Welcome. In this video, I'll illustrate how to set up a new event on TicketHost. It's important to note that this is just the core setup that is required for every event. There are also a number of optional features that you can choose to add some bells and whistles to your event. The detailed guide to those features are in separate videos. Okay, once you've logged into TicketHost as a ticket seller, you'll be taken to the Organizer Control panel. This is the home base and contains all the links that you'll need as an event organizer. To get started, click on Add New Event and you'll be taken to the Core Event Details screen, which is the first of 4 pages in the core setup. Over on the top right, you'll find the orange information icon. Clicking on this icon will display some detailed information relevant to the current screen. There's also field level help. This can be viewed by hovering your mouse over the relevant field. Finally, the blue information icons provide more detailed help on various areas throughout the process. Okay, so now we'll just complete the fields. Key in the event title, paste in the description, select the category that best suits your event. The venue is a key part of the setup. Once you've created a venue, it's available for reuse with future events. So you just need to create your venues once. If the venue has not been previously created, we can create it on the fly by selecting Add New Venue. Just need to fill in these fields and the venue will be available for use. In this case, I'm just going to select an existing venue, so we'll cancel out of that and select a venue. The next field, Venue Sections, is an important choice that impacts some of the subsequent steps in the event setup. Venue sections should only be set to yes if the venue has segments that have different ticketing requirements. The field help provides some examples, but if you're unsure, just contact us and we'll point you in the right direction. For this example, I'm going to keep it simple and select no. Enter the date and time of your event. If your event has multiple dates, for example multiple performances of a play, just enter one of the dates here. Probably the first is easiest, but any will do. Once you've completed the core setup for this date, we have an option to duplicate this configuration for the other dates. We'll take a look at that later. The event end time is optional, so I'll just leave that blank. Specify the opening and closing date for ticket sales. These fields will both be defaulted. Note that the closing date defaults to 1 hour prior to the event start date. So if you need a larger gap, then you would want to alter the defaulted value. Now we'll just click Next to move on to the second step. On this page, we do some configuring of the venue. As we selected No to Venue Sections on the previous page, there is only a single row named No Sections. The configuration we set for this row is applied to the entire venue. If we had selected Yes on the previous page, we would create a row here for each section of the venue and enter the section-specific configuration. Firstly, we need to identify whether there is allocated seating. If the ticket buyer is to be given a specific seat number, we would select Yes, otherwise select No. If you select Yes, you will need to provide us with a seating map of your venue. In this example, I'm going to choose No, so it's going to be just general admission. The seating map is not required, but we do need to nominate the capacity. This is effectively the maximum number of tickets that you're able to sell. Step 3 is where we define our ticket categories and pricing. This works much the same as venue setup. If we've previously created a ticket category, it will appear in the list and we're able to select it and reuse it. Alternatively, we can just click this button to create a new category. I'll proceed and just use some of the existing categories for our event. We just select the categories and then add them to the event by clicking this button. To see the details for a category, just click the plus symbol. Then we can just add the price for each category for this event. An important thing to note, if you selected Yes to charge GST for a category, the ticket price you specify here must be GST inclusive price. There are also some advanced settings that can be applied to our categories. These are accessed by clicking on the Settings button. This screen gives us the option to enter a bookings date range for a specific category that is different from the performance booking dates that we specified earlier. This can be used to create early bird pricing or other special pricing that is available for a limited time only. The promo code effectively acts as a password and allows you to restrict access to a category to a specific group of buyers. If you enter a promo code here, that category will be hidden by default. The ticket buyer must then enter the promo code on the ticket selection screen in order to make the category visible. So by controlling who you issue the promo code to, you are effectively able to restrict access to certain buyers. Moving on to the final step. The contact name and email address are mandatory and will be displayed so that the ticket buyer is able to contact an event administrator if they have any queries about the event. A phone number may also be provided but is optional, so we can remove that if you prefer not to be contacted by phone. TicketHost has a standard purchase agreement. However, if you have your own T's and C's for an event, enter them here. If there are any warnings relevant to the event that you would like to display to your ticket buyers, enter them in the field provided. Similarly, if you have a specific refund policy, enter it here. Invitation code is effectively a password. If you enter a code word in this field, only buyers able to provide the code word will be able to purchase tickets. If you would like to recommend a dress code, enter it here. Public listing controls whether or not your event will appear on our event list. So if you don't want it to appear, just select no. If you select yes for door sales, once online bookings are closed, a message will be displayed on your event page indicating that tickets may be purchased at the door. Event status controls whether your event is open for bookings or not, depending also on the booking's open date entered earlier. We generally recommend that you initially set the status to pending so that you can review the setup before opening it to your ticket buyers. The bottom section is important as the choices made here will impact on the revenue received by your organisation. The highlighted link explains the implications of these selections in more detail, and we strongly recommend that you take a look at it before proceeding. TicketHost fee structure has two parts, the host fee and the booking fee. The host fee can be paid by either the ticket buyer or the event holder. The default setting is for the host fee to be paid by the ticket buyer. The booking fee is always paid by the event holder. TicketHost supports 3 payment options, and the booking fees for each are displayed. It is mandatory to include credit card, but you are free to also offer your buyers the option of paying by EFT or PayPal. Please read the field help and ensure you understand the implication of offering these optional payment methods. As well as email, you have the option of offering pickup as a ticket delivery method. Although not shown here, we're also happy to mail out traditional physical tickets. If you prefer this method, please contact TicketHost to discuss. Okay, that's the final step, so click the Finish button and we're done. On this page you can see the direct link to your event in TicketHost. This should be used on your website, social media or email notifications to your prospective audience. You can also click here to view how your event will appear to a ticket buyer. The Manage Events page is the hub for managing your new event. All events for your organisation are displayed, and the event we've just created has been selected. The buttons shown here allow you to access various aspects of your event configuration. There are separate videos that provide a detailed look at these features. Right at the bottom is a list of the performances or sessions for your event. The session-specific data can be amended here or new sessions can be added. That completes the core setup that is required for every TicketHost event. As always, if you're unsure about any aspect of creating an event with TicketHost, please get in touch and we'll be most happy to assist. Thanks for watching.